Hello everybody. Today I thought I would talk about or clarify what are unrepaired emotions. But first of all, they're a necessary part of our human being. We were born with emotions. And it's important to explore our feelings because it leads us to discerning and discovering why we feel the way that we do. And when we discover it, it kind of enhances our awareness of who we are and who we're not. And discerning it will enhance the quality of your life and help you to repair what is not coming from a place of joy, peace, love, prosperity, etc. And it helps us to set ourselves free. And why wouldn't we want to do that, right? So revisiting a memory, sometimes we don't want to, but revisiting a memory is how we discover if we still have an attachment to a specific memory that will trigger still emotions in us that will cause us to feel discomfort in our belly, anger, our hearts may begin to race, headache, negative thoughts of some sort would indicate that you're still holding on to something based on that experience. It would be good for some of you who feel that you've already repaired all that to revisit it to confirm that you're not feeling any triggered feelings or emotions anymore. Because denying our emotions, it really doesn't repair anything at all. So to say, no, I don't feel that, it's not doing you any good, really, and not serving a positive purpose in your life. So fear, for example, fear is described as, and I would agree, it's how we experience a situation that created us to feel like that there's a threat in some way. And that can range from mild to severe, depending on the person. Kind of like anger. Anger has a lot to do with experiences wherein the person felt that there was injustice done. But anger in itself is the same as rage, guilt, shame, sorrow, regret, depression, feeling jealous, lonely, fear, of course, embarrassed, humiliated, frustrated, anxious. All of those is the same thing as anger. It's unbelievable, but anger, it's, those are all the other emotions attached to it. A lot of times, it's really not necessarily the circumstance or the experience that causes us to feel hurt, but rather how we responded and reacted to the situation that caused us to either react positively or negatively. And if it's not a positive emotion, then you know that, it caused us to react negatively, perhaps. And emotions are important because they allow us to know, no, that doesn't feel right to me. It allows us to set boundaries and limits with people. From a place of love and handling it from a place of love. We have to hold ourselves accountable in order to live a better life and fulfill our desires, all of our desires. But first, connecting to our birthrights is first and foremost important. You have to invest in yourself in some way, whether it be a body therapy modality, meditation, walking, something that helps you to repair, to connect to those emotions that have not been repaired or resolved by allowing yourself to feel them and to know why you're feeling them. If a person truly doesn't know why they feel the way they do, it's usually because, again, they're carrying the emotions of whomever they are a double of in their ancestral tree. And a lot of times also, the emotions still being carried of the mother that are really not yours. They're your mother's. But that's a totally different topic of what comes from that. It's always going to be about reconnecting to love, because it consists about forgiveness, letting go, having self-confidence, joy, happiness. It assists us to move out of the opposite of what's not love, joy, peace, prosperity, abundance. So emotions, they're necessary to tell you or give you the message of some sort, but it's also necessary to repair the emotions that have not been resolved because they're causing some type of discomfort, illness, or disease within your physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental bodies. I really recommend that you revisit what you know you have not repaired. Be well.